first time I think in the history a chartered accountant has presented a budget. That is why there are lawyers and other people presenting the budget. But I think, yeah, in Piyush Goyal, you are the first chartered accountant presenting the budget. I think for a long time, at least I do not know any other chartered accountant who presented. That's the first thing. Second, of course, for quite some time we were not sure whether there will be some. Typically, a budget consists of the past and the present. But in this budget, for quite some time I was not very sure whether the present would be there. There was the past and of course the future also. So that's again a novelty that for the first time we have seen someone who has not only been talking about the past, but we have laid down a future vision, which is 10 dimensions representing the 10 disha. That's what he has talked about for the first time. That's very important because unless we have a long-term vision, the past and the present may not have much of a significance.
First and foremost, I think there are a lot of positives for the labor sector in the people who are in the service. There is as has been announced, there has been a substantial increase in the registrations at the Provident Fund. So there are a lot of benefits going to the workers.
This seems to be a very good budget for the middle income group, where the individual taxpayers with annual income of 2 rupees 5 lakhs will get the full tax benefit. There will be the increase in standard deduction from up to rupees 50,000. Further, especially for senior citizens who have interest income, there has been a threshold, a TDS threshold increase up to 40,000. Also, on the rental income, the TDS.
On the GST Council, the decisions are more aware in the public domain. As soon as the 32nd Council meeting happened, we were aware what was going to happen. So the focus of indirect taxes in the budget moves to the GST Council now because it is an all India level decision making body. There are about 13 to 15 amendments which have happened and which will take effect from today. So though in the budget he has not mentioned much about indirect taxes because it's already available in the public domain, about the 1 crore to 1.5 crore for composition dealers. However, one of the things that I liked about the thing that since there is a 10-year vision and the growth in business is being looked at, the investment in infrastructure is being looked at, if there is a growth in business, then taxes will flow.
Thumbs up to the government. Thumbs up to the government for positive steps taken, and it's an opportunity and a ray of hope for all the prospective entrepreneurs to enter into this manufacturing and service sector. As a lot of benefits have been given to MSME sector, the government has been giving push right from the beginning, and we see two things majorly coming up. One is 3% purchase from women entrepreneurs. So that is going to give a big push for women entrepreneurs to be a part of this Make in India movement. Second aspect is 59 minutes loan. It has become a big hit. In fact, initially there were a lot of apprehensions raised, but now with the passing of days, we have seen that good amount of people going for this 59-minute loan, and it's happening very fast. Secondly, JAM portal, which is a very, very important thing to have happened. Government purchase through this portal, which is going to happen, which is going to at the press of button, you can place your products at the government service, and I'm sure the MSME is going to benefit in a long way.
This time is the first time a farmer who's crossed the age of 60 is being talked about of having a pension. Because all sectors we have pensions or we have savings, but the farmer is the one who takes the biggest risk with the environment, with climate change and everything, and there was no security for him when he's unable to go. So 6,000 rupees per month for a farmer is a good amount. Generally speaking, we think of it as a small figure, but to the farmer in the rural area, it is a significant amount. And that is the best part of it. The focus on fruit production and export is something that is going to go a long way. Mr. Mankish Parak has already spoken about value addition, and it's a focus here also with the Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry to have a greater focus on value addition, because that ensures that the farmer gets a better return at the farm level.
Budget, considering the elections are coming, but as it has been said already, we have to look at the positives. And being a chairperson of Institute of Company Secretaries of India, from my angle, the point which I liked was self-employment schemes introduced for Startup India, where job seekers have now turned job creators. This will actually address the unemployment issues.
I think it's a dream budget, but it's done by CA for the first time. Most important from banking angle or finance angle, which I represent here, no loan waiver has been put. Instead, yes, you have to pay 6,000 to each farmer and interest subvention on prompt payment. This will encourage the farmers to pay promptly, compared to the loan waiver where even the willing farmers would not pay. Number two, he has taken care of workers by giving 3,000 pension per month. Infrastructure. India has now become the highest highway developer in the world with 27 kilometers per day. Middle class, 6.5x per head, no income tax.
I look at this, technology is very important for development of women, and all sorts of initiatives that have been started are focused in the budget. One is rural sanitation. Of course, that will impact the women being more safer. Yes, and I also like the beneficiaries, what you mentioned about the Mudra Yojana and the maternity leave and those schemes that are there. The solar, the green initiatives are also something that are women focused, because green energy is required.
या वर्षाचे जे बजेट आशिल्ले त्यापेक्षा बजेट ह्या वर्सा खूब बरें आसा. उदाहरण सांगतलो जाल्यार SC STच्या लोकांक ताणें 56 crores 609 crores बजेटान घातलेले 19. हळूहळू ताणें इतल्या वाडयला इनक्रीज केला 76,800 crores इन बजेट ह्या एस्टिमेटेड. हे ह्या दृश्टीन खूबच बरें जालें. पूण ह्याच्याच नंतर बऱ्योचश्यो गोश्टी ताणें हे केल्या की LPG गॅस पळय आसा तातूंत ताणें remarkable success to the government also will cover the target all 8 crore household this year. But he has 6 crores पळय कनेक्शन असलेले बी ते 8 crore केला. एकंदरीत ह्या बाबतींत तर काय उलोवपाचें येतना बरें बजेट आसा.
For fishing, fishing is a very important industry in India, and more so particularly in Goa also. So now what they have done is they have made fishing a separate department, so it will receive specific attention, and what will happen is policy measures can be done in a more planned manner, because it will receive more focus. Also for fishermen, earlier the subvention credit, interest subvention of 2% was eligible only for agriculture. This they have extended also to fishing industry. Apart from that, for early and prompt repayment, for regular repayment, 3% further interest subvention is available. That is also extended to the fishing industry.
Say salary deduction under section 16(1)(a), standard deduction was 40,000 rupees. Now it is increased to 50,000 rupees. And this will benefit all the salary earners as well as pensioners. So this is the biggest. Second, TDS on bank interest deposit he exceeds 10,000 rupees, then TDS 10% TDS kattale. At the 10,000 limit is increased to 40,000. That means suppose in Goa, husband and wife, even if they have got interest earned 80,000 rupees. That means up to 80 lakhs of rupees they have got deposit, still there won't be any TDS.